Hello, I'm Michael Lindsay, the Head of Collections and Access Services for Preston Medical Library and the Health Information Center. I'm one of 5 Academy of Health Information Professionals certified medical librarians that are available to help you. One of the major things that we do is we provide access to the evidence-based literature for staff members here at the UT Medical Center. My goals for today are to make this session quick, informative, and painless. So what we'll cover today will be the electronic resources in the website for Preston Medical Library, our physical location and the facilities we offer, the services that we provide to patients and their families, and then I'll wrap up. To find the library's website from Insight, that is the internal website for UT Medical Center, you would need to go to insight.utmck.edu, and that is insite.utmck.edu, and look for the line of tabs that begin departments, education, policies and forms, resources, and service requests. Under resources, you'll see a link in the drop-down menu that says Health Center, Preston Medical Library, and when you select that, the next page that it takes you to will include a link to Preston Medical Library in orange. And we're probably even easier to find using your favorite search engine. Currently, the library's physical space is closed to the general public, with badge access being available to team members only. As you can see on our library's homepage beneath Preston Medical Library, there is a notice there that says updated, and so this is where we would place any messages that we have that are particularly important that we really want you to see first. And also directly below the notice that I mentioned previously, you'll see a number of search boxes. You can search PubMed directly, from the main page. You can search for a particular journal that you want to follow, electronic books, or you can search in our subject guides from the home page. Also, we have what we call the quick links on the right hand side, and that's going to include a full or links to databases A to Z, which is a full listing of the library's databases with descriptions. Also, we have links to CINAHL, and please note that we have CINAHL Complete, which is the most full text of any CINAHL collection available, as well as PubMed and UpToDate, and other links there that are available as well. As you continue to scroll down our main page, you'll see our hours and contact information, as well as some links on the right-hand side to Preston Library Resources News and the Health Information Center News. The Preston Library Resources News, that's going to include things that I've put in there about changes to library collections. Maybe we get a new database or a new journal subscription. So this is going to be the place to check for things like that. As you scroll down toward the bottom of the page, you will see their services tab, and underneath that is a number of our forms that we use. There's a form for requesting a search or an article. If you'd like to recommend a resource to us, there's a request a purchase form. You can register for a class or reserve a room. And I also wanted to make sure and draw your attention to our subject guides. We have subject guides for a variety of topics, and we have one that's specifically dedicated to nurses. In addition, kind of toward the very bottom is the tab that we have for resources for the public, including a membership request for the Health Information Center. Our patients can request information from us here as well. and we have links to a number of our resources that we recommend to the public. One of the sources that we never hesitate to recommend is Medline Plus. We use it quite a bit when we're working with patients and the general public. It's put out by the National Library of Medicine and is really almost like a Google but for vetted health information. This is a great one to recommend to your patients. The library also has its own subject guide for consumer health information, the Toolkit for Public Libraries. So this guide has information on health statistics, on helping patients and the general public to find health care, women's and men's health, and phone apps. I particularly like the phone apps tab there. That has a number of free and low-cost health-related mobile apps that you can use or recommend to friends and family. Badge access to the library is available to team members upon request. You can make that request at library@utmck.edu. For our team members, you have access to the library facility, which includes a computer lab, 3 study rooms, and other study areas. Once we reopen to the public, our general hours of operation are 8:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, closing early at 5 p.m. on Friday, 9 to 5 Saturday, and 1 to 9 on Sunday. The badge reader for the library is available at our side entrance, and that is directly across from Wood Auditorium. And also at that at that entrance is our book drop. So if you need to return any ACLS manuals or PALS manuals or any other materials you might have, that's the place to do it. The library has provided research to patients and the general public for many years. In addition to usually what would happen is that we would get a call from one of our regular patrons or someone new, and they would have a question about a medication, condition, or a diagnosis. And we would put together a packet of information for them and send that out to them in the mail. Obviously now, we have more ways in which we can fulfill these kinds of requests. They can request information to us through the internet and even through the Get Well system, that is the computer system through the TV that's in patient rooms. So we do handle many requests from the patients, and when the library is back open, patients can use the library on the Health Information Center side. We have consumer health materials that are available for them to check out. They can become a member of the library for free of the Health Information Center and check out even leisure reading materials. So we do have a lot of things that we can offer for patients and the general public. And in addition, for team members, we can help edit custom written patient education materials that is produced on the floors. We can set you up with classes on writing easy to read health information. And so for patients and their family members, if they need to fax a document somewhere, we can help them with that. Also, we have computers and books, for patients and their family members. Both for patients and for healthcare providers, we understand that sometimes being in the hospital can be stressful. So one of the things that we're very proud to work with is the Human Animal Bond in Tennessee. And so this program allows us to have therapy dogs in the library about twice a week. The fellow in the picture here is Sam. He comes and visits us twice a week and pretty much has his own couch in the library.